Welcome, or Caruso as they say in Welsh, to another exciting vlog for Serious Rambling Hikers and Scramblers. And in this edition we are taking on the mighty Tryfan. And I'm getting to fulfil a long-held ambition. We are staying at the Pen Y Gwryd Hotel, the very place where Hilary and Tenzin stayed whilst they were practicing on Mount Snowdon for their ascent of Everest. Epic. So the hotel is pretty much unchanged since the days of Hilary and Tenzin, which I think is cool. So joining us on this epic adventure of Tryfan is George Spratt. What do you think it's going to be like, George?
Cold, tough and awesome.
So this is my room. I'm staying in Glidavac, room 8. And then if we follow George, we're going to see where he is staying. Which one is it, George?
Crib Gok.
Crib Gok. And then we're going to go down the corridor here to check out the facilities. No en-suites. And then George, if you'll do the honours with the door and the light. This is the one of 5 bathrooms, and I think this is the one that we are going to use. The others are mainly dominated by baths, but this one has a bath, but it does have a shower. Look at that Victorian beauty. Have you brought your hand warmers, George?
Well, that's what I was saying. I've just put them on to charge.
How many have you got?
2, and they're dead.
How many hands have you got?
2. I was careful to check that.
There are great things everywhere you look in this fascinating hotel. There's an Everest room, which is made to look like a mountain hut. There's a boot room, which actually has old worn-out walking boots from the Everest expedition. And then there's things like the shadow of me on the wall with my massive, great big nose. The 1950s vibe is great, but with one plug in the room and all of this stuff to charge, I've had to resort to using my emergency power pack to charge my vape, which creates potential exposure to risk once we're up on the mountains. Good morning, guys. I have had the best shower I've ever had in that Victorian shower, far better than the newfangled rubbish we have nowadays. I'm off to have breakfast before George and I tackle Tryfan via the Northern Ridge. Check out our epic B-roll. Make or break. I'll send you up as a guinea pig. I just can't get my leg. Oh, I don't think I can do this. Oh God, oh God, oh God, I'm panicking. Panicking. I'm gonna have my panic attack here. So what have I told you lot before about being sensible? We are on the North Ridge of Tryfan, and the conditions are absolutely appalling. And George didn't remind me to bring my chains for my boots, so they are very helpfully in the back of the car. We have just gone up here, and then we've had to come back down. And I just had a very, very slight panic attack, only very mild. So I did the sensible thing. We are now going to go and try and find another route. We may do what proper serious rambling hikers and scramblers do. We may have to call time on this today. Let's see how we get on. So despite George getting quite worried and frightened at points, we managed to push on and reach the summit. You see that summit there?
Yeah, down along the ridge.
Go along that ridge. Can you see some people walking along it? And then can you see a little pyramid type shape there? That I think is the top of Snowdon.
Yeah.
I've done that. So you're never too experienced with rambling, hiking and scrambling. You can always learn something, and today on Tryfan I have learnt that I need something. So if it's not too late, I'm going to put in a change request for my winter festival present this year, and I now want an ice axe. So always make the right decision, but don't quit unnecessarily. That is the lesson from today's vlog. Yep. Not knowing what sort of state we'd be in at the end of the hike today, I thought I'd film the outro in the hotel. Remember to stay safe on mountains and be a serious rambling hiker and scrambler. Until next time, stay safe. Haha, neat.